Well, art can touch our emotions in a lot of different ways. It can make us laugh, feel sad, excited, and give us a sense of awe. The Figge is one of the greatest assets in the Quad Cities for this. It's constantly trying to expose people to the arts through its outreach programs. The museum now offers what one manager says stands alone in the world. Local 4's Jim Needleman got a look in tonight's special report.
We're in a very special exhibition at the Figge today called Animals in the Museum.
Very nice.
Douglas Kalajian is spending a day at the museum.
This is called the Tentacle. This is Isabel Bloom.
I wouldn't have associated her with that.
Mary Lou Kotecki is his tour guide or docent.
He is self-taught. He's never had an art lesson. So he's what we call a self-taught genius.
So he was like 92 when he painted this?
Yeah, he would have been older, right before the end of his life.
On the surface, this looks like any other guided tour you can get at the Figge.
I always have been an admirer of art.
Scratch beneath the surface and you see something else.
I have colon cancer.
Douglas remembers that trip to the emergency room 4 months ago when he had some abdominal pain and the doctor did some tests.
He come back and goes, dude, you got cancer, man. You probably had it for a while. When he said that, then the reality set in.
That initial reality was surgery. Now it's 6 hours of chemotherapy in the hospital, followed by another 30 hours of it at home.
I got dealt this hand. I'm playing it now.
One way he's playing it is by seeing the works at the Figge, a museum he's never stepped foot into after living in Davenport for more than a decade. Now possible as if someone rubbed a magic lamp.
We call her Jeannie.
Jeannie is a robot. Pamela Crouch is one of the brains behind the Robot Docent project. Her organization, Living Proof Exhibit, teamed up with the Figge and Genesis Health System to make it happen.
When someone is tethered to an IV, they can virtually escape to the Figge Art Museum. And technology has changed the way that we can treat things and the way that we can reach people. Sometimes you have to pinch yourself because it's pretty amazing.
We believe this is the only one of its kind.
Let's head this way.
Jeannie makes the rounds with the museum employee at the controls from a computer in Douglas's hospital room a few miles away. It's smooth sailing, but there are technical limitations to consider when protecting the collection.
The robot has the capability of moving backwards, and there's no backup cam on it. And that's something that our docents are heavily trained in the arts, but also in robot interference.
No accidents for Jeannie so far. It's also no accident that this is important to Pamela Crouch.
I was one of those people who was tethered to a chair.
Pamela is a breast cancer survivor treated a decade ago. She finds herself a patient again now after a different form of the disease appeared last year.
That's why we push. That's why we look for new creative ways to help people.
People like Douglas Kalajian who have good days and bad days.
I felt really good today.
I could see in his face that he was becoming engaged in the art, and it was taking him places where he probably hadn't thought he would go today.
It was wonderful, enlightening and entertaining and educational.
Art in its many forms is something to behold. Perhaps in this case, with the help of a genie, the beauty is simply being the beholder.
And that was Jim Needleman reporting. The virtual Figge tour is a one-year pilot project that expires in June. A $7,900 grant from the Iowa Arts Council paid for that, but the service will not end. There are other financing opportunities to maintain it. Genesis pays for the $5,000 annual lease on the robot. The virtual tour will soon expand to Unity Point, and premier cancer centers like Sloan Kettering also expressed interest. We set up a link to those services provided by Living Proof Exhibit. That is on our website, ourquadcities.com. Pretty cool.